Hello class 6th, I am Ashok, your English teacher, present here with part 2 video of the chapter Fair Play. In the first part, we read about the strong bond of friendship between Algu Chaudhary and Juman. We also read about the grief of Juman's aunt who had transferred her all property to Juman with the agreement that he would take care of her in future. But the situation changed after a couple of years. They didn't pay any attention to the well-being of the lady, so she decided to take her case to the village panchayat. The lady talked to the villagers for seeking their support. They give different reactions. Now let's read the text to know what happened in the story afterwards. So today we will discuss part 2. The panchayat was held the same evening under an old banyan tree. Juman stood up and said, "The voice of the panch is the voice of God. Let my aunt nominate the head bench. I will abide by her decision." So nominate means propose or suggest someone's name for something. Abide by means accept. So these are the words which may be difficult for you. Now let's see what was there in this part of the text. So the hearing of the aunt's case took place on the same evening under an old banyan tree in presence of the panchayat members. In the beginning, Juman stood up and said that voice of the bench is the voice of God, means whatever would be the decision of the bench that would be accepted to him. He also announced that let her aunt nominate her head bench for getting a fair judgment, and that judgment will also be accepted to him. The bench knows neither friend nor enemy. What do you say to Algu Chaudhary? The old lady announced. So the old lady stood up and said that for a bench all are equal. He don't have any enemy or friend. After saying these words, she announced the name of Algu Chaudhary as a head bench. "Fine," replied Juman, hiding his joy over this unexpected piece of luck. So Juman became very happy over the nomination of his friend Algu Chaudhary as bench, and he readily accepted the proposal of his aunt to select Algu Chaudhary as head bench for hearing and understanding case deeply. "Chachi, you are aware of my friendship with Juman," said Algu. On the other hand, Algu Chaudhary, after being announced his name as head bench by Juman's aunt, got confused and said to the lady that she was well aware of the fact that Juman was his good friend. "I know that," replied the aunt. "What I also know that you will not kill your conscience for the sake of friendship. God lives in the heart of the bench and his voice is the voice of God." And the old lady explained her case. Aunt replied Algu that she knew very well about their friendship, and she also knew that he would not kill his conscience for the sake of his friendship with Juman. She said that God lives in the heart of a bench, and his voice is the voice of God. He cannot do injustice with anyone. And afterwards, she explained her case to the panchayat. Juman said, "Algu, you and I are old friends. Your aunt is as dear to me as you. Now I am a bench. You and your aunt are equal before me. What have you to say in your defense?" So after hearing the aunt's case, Algu said to Juman that they were good friends, and his aunt was as dear to him as he was. He also added that now both of them are equal in his eyes, as he was nominated as a head bench by the lady, and he asked Juman to say something in his defense. "3 years ago," began Juman, "my aunt transferred her property to me. I promised to support her as long as she lived. I have done all I could. There have been a couple of quarrels between my wife and her, but I can't stop it. Now my aunt is claiming a monthly allowance from me. This is not possible. That's all I have to say. So Juman said that before 3 years, his aunt had transferred her property to him, and at the time he had promised her to support her throughout her remaining life. He added that he had done what he could do. He told that couple of quarrels took place there between his wife and aunt, and he was unable to sort out those quarrels. Then he said that his aunt is claiming monthly allowance now from him to set up her different kitchen, which was impossible for him. He said that this was all what he had to say. Now see what happened in the next part of the text. Juman was cross-examined by Algu and others. Then Algu announced, "We have gone into the matter carefully. In our opinion, Juman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance or else the property goes back to her." So, in this part of the text, we read that after listening to both the sides, Juman was cross examined and inquired by Algu and other members of the Panchayat. And then Algu announced his judgment. He said that they had looked into matter carefully and come to the conclusion that Jumun had to pay his aunt a monthly allowance or else he had to give back the property to his aunt. Now the two friends were seldom seen together. The bond of friendship between them was broken. In fact, Juman was Algu's enemy and wanted his revenge. So after the incident taken place in village panchayat, both of the friends Algu and Juman became indifferent to each other, and the bond of friendship between them was broken. They were never seen together afterwards, and Juman in fact considered Algu his enemy and he wanted to take revenge from him. So today we will discuss till this part of the text. The third part will be discussed in the next video. As a homework, you will write the summary of the chapter of part 2. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.